Hello, people. I see a couple people in chat. Apparently we're also live on Facebook, according to something. I wasn't told about that, but don't worry. Doesn't matter. There's no one who's going to watch there. We are here. Here indeed. 3 people on YouTube, in fact. 3 people in YouTube chat. Absolutely phenomenal. What now? I know what now. I check to see if the players are live. If they're not, we're just going to sit here for a little bit. And if they are, then we can play some Tetris. That would be great, wouldn't it? Oh my god, it's Kingsman. Never heard of that guy before. That is true. Grandad Scooty would. Hello, Wert. Are you live on that account, or are you live on a different account? Or will you be live on that account, or a different account, I should say. It seems you are live on that account. Very nice. It was already loaded. Crazy how that works. That means I should just be able to do this. Wow, the players are not perfect. Wow. Lipton is not very on stencil at all. Very, very off stencil. So we're going to have to fix that quickly. But that's not too big of an issue. Unless Lipton also tries to solve the problem. And then it will become confusing. Impressively poor stenciling though, I must say. There we go, that's close enough. That's so cool. Hello, Lipton. I'm enjoying seeing the YouTube chat elements where it's 90% bot comments. We got Nightbot with 3 messages in a row. On YouTube, very good. Pave1 Kumar says H. Wow. That's the real value we're getting out of this multi-stream. Even if that is on Twitch, where I would already be. You will sympathize the YT chat. Okay, I don't really know what that means. As in, you'll sympathize with the YouTube chat? Or perhaps you will synthesize the YouTube chat. Who knows? Oh my god. Or it's in YouTube. As is Olga Sapronova. Well, hello, Olga Sapronova. Or Olga? Possibly Olga. No, that's not a vowel. That's a thing for emphasis. Hello, Alejo. We've got such a wide variety of viewers. Alright, do the players want to do the same piece set and stuff? All that jazz. Let me move my microphone down as well. There we go. SP, yes. Amazing. There's your seed. B23203. Reject humanity, become duck. That is a reasonable decision. Let's crop the cams nicely like so. And I don't know. We'll just hide that. Because it's so poorly cropped that I can't be bothered to fix it. Hello from Brazil. With authentic Portuguese spelling. With the S. Amazing. And we got Tier 4 Winners Showdown. I didn't know that we still did Tier 4. Wide variety of viewers. That's so inclusive. It is. Hello, AV Geek. How are you? Are you geeking over aviation? Hello, Coal Bucket 2. Are you bucketing coal? That's very cool. Sorry, it ain't. Understandable. He's coaling the bucket. Oh god. I don't know what that means. Is he like covering it in coal dust, you know, charcoal colored bucket? Who knows? Is he using it as fuel? And a very inefficient steam engine? Alright, are you ready? Are you players ready? You are. Amazing. And we have a ready as well. What level? That's a good question. What level? 15? Okay. That means we can start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Wow, amazing. Well, we're starting a little bit later. Lipton already a few pieces in, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a friendly match. There's like ping or something. You're supporting over an Olga. You are. That is understandable. So, Wert with 1 Tetris, Lipton with 2 is in the lead currently, but Wert scoring that Tetris will tie things up pretty nicely, only 300 points between the players. What song is this? This song is Firelight by Cubby, from the album Ember. What song is this? Yeah, I answered that. What is your 19 DAS PB? What? You say 31, you mean lines then? Random with Titan says 0. Lines, somewhere between 230 and 235, I would be willing to assume mine is. I don't know exactly. But it's on level 29. Topping out immediately after hitting transition. Because kill screen's basically unplayable with DAS unless your name is Pixelandy. So 144, now with that Tetris 163. for Lipton. We can round that up to 164. They're 11 points off. Wert, not a super clean stack. You're playing CSA on tech. Yeah, that's fair. My PB on Tetris Effect Connected is not huge. I think it's still alright. I think it's like 800k, which, you know, it's alright. It's alright. Haven't played much of it though. $200k has been crossed by Lipton, while we're 80k behind, which on 15 speeds, I don't know how, or on level 15 scoring at least, I don't know how many Tetrises that is. I want to say 4. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 6. I don't know. It's probably 4 though. Yes, that is what I assumed, Olga. And I think we... You don't know where to get an NES in Russia? Yeah, I mean... That's a... Yeah. Clone consoles are your answer. You don't go for an original NES, because they're old, they're expensive, and they probably won't work very well for... in like 10 years, if you want to use it then. They might, but, you know, over time, more and more of them are going to fail. Clone consoles, they'll be relatively okay, probably. Wobber, 200k, but not a very clean stack. Lipton, equally not a very clean stack, but slightly more burnable. Nothing more relaxing than Tetris at work. Depends if you're playing or watching. Playing Tetris at work sounds kind of stressful. Because you need to avoid somebody who doesn't want you playing Tetris at work, seeing you playing Tetris at work. Oh, Wobber is going to top out there. That is 231. Lipton at essentially 300k with that Tetris will cross it. Up to 317 is good for the game. And we'll get the first heart. Your grandmother told you to never play Tetris at work. Yes, understandable. A wise woman, I'm sure. Lucas saying, you've heard this song before. Yeah, probably. Also, hi Lucas. Good to see you back. I can never escape you. 3, 2, 1, Tetris for game 2. Hopefully both players have incremented their seeds. If they have not, then oops. But assumedly they have. Wow, 100. I just got a notification that 100 messages today in the restream chat. That's amazing. Half of them are bot comments, most likely, but still. The good old countdowns and night bots. I can't escape you because you are in my walls. I don't have many walls, so you're really unlimited space in there. And they're not very thick either, like... In the attic, sure. But this one bedroom flat... You're really struggling. You're probably, like, you must be, like, flat against, like... Spread completely flat against the wall, essentially. Ooh, Wobber with a pause. Literally cheating. If this was CTM. It is not, so I don't care. Ooh, that's a fun little misdrop. 98k for Lipton. Only 64 for Wobber, but still doing fine. You're thin because no one gives you food in there. That does make sense. I haven't fed you. Lipton, a little bit of a sketchy spot here. Needs to reopen the right side. Gonna opt with the bar to reopen the right side. That means they need another one pretty quick. And eventually they do, but has created some danger on the left side. Hello, Archie. How are you? Could you ask me a question? You already did. Ha ha ha. Lamau, XD, get wrecked. What? Lipton clears up the board. And doesn't opt to take the burn to get Tetris ready for the upcoming bar, but should be fine, because there is another long bar. Scoring Tetris going up to 150, while we're at 146. Pretty much even with Lipton. And scoring another Tetris will take the pace lead, though Lipton's scoring one back. Alright. You hit an L piece 7 high left yesterday on 29. How much hertz is that? It depends on which way it was rotated. If it was a 4 tap, then I don't know, like 16 hertz maybe? If it was a 5 tap, then quite a lot more, like 23, 24, I guess. That's my assumption. I don't know for sure, but that sounds plausible. And if it was a 3 tap, I don't know, like 11 hertz. Probably a bit more than that, probably like 14. Maybe. 4 tap and 16.5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wow, 5 tap 7 high is only 20.5. Thought it was faster than that. Oh well. I guess you are running out of, when you get up to that speed, you're running out of possible, like, hertz counts that you can even hit with the limited 30 frame movement, right? 21.5, okay, that sounds, yeah, that's getting closer to what I assumed, so good. I think they said 22, 23 or something, right? So it was no rotated. What is a... I'm going to have to boot up the game to see which orientation. It's a 4 tap. There you go. Cole knows. Yeah, because only the long bar is non-rotated. Is a 3 tap anywhere on the stack. Or not anywhere on the stack. Left side of the stack. Blech. Okay, Wobert. Bit of danger here, and behind in score. Was tied up with Lipton earlier, but now is not, and is having to shove pieces to the right side that just make things harder. Okay, gets a skim, but isn't going to get much more. 227 is going to be the top out score, and Lipton will take game 2. Oh, interesting. 15 again. Excellent. When players are ready. Should have taken the burden, as in burn, I assume. And not burden. Oops. Don't worry about it. Both players know that it starts with an I piece and a T piece. It's like the tiniest amount of RNG minute. Hello, Ian. Alright, are you gonna go back to the main menu, Robert? So we can actually start the game? Or do you want to just sit there and I'll do the countdown and you can just unpause? I don't mind. D43203. There you go. Both players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hi, I've been thinking about getting into NES Tetris. Is hyper tapping now obsolete? If so, is a glove needed for rolling? I see lots of players with gloves. Okay, yeah, people are talking about that. Glove isn't needed, but it's useful, basically, yeah. Very few top players don't use gloves. It's basically just Gerald and Fractal, I think. It depends how good you want to be as well. Like, if you just want to play Tetris, then do whatever you want. If you want to be the best player in the world, sure, you're probably going to need to roll. But I'd say that's fairly unlikely. There can only be one best player in the world. Lipton having a rough start this time. Not got great odds here, but still has a chance. Does get the square over. And has reopened the real issue on the stack. Taking a couple more burns. And there we go, reopens up for a Tetris. 29, now 30,000 in fact. Still half the score of Wert, but it's early showing, so. Yeah, you don't even need to be really fast, you just need to be either really fast or good at stacking. And you can get to Div 2. If you're good at both, you can get to Div 1 in theory, but you still need to get lucky. The game runs at 60 FPS, but you can only input at 30 FPS, because, well, you can input at 60 FPS, but you can only input at maximum at 30 times per second, because of how it reads inputs. You need an off frame before you can have another on frame, essentially. Yeah, I mean, Tugi made it to Div 1 with DAS. Div 2 is still, like, weird. Div 2 is, like... There's usually one group that's, like, got 3 people who should already be in Div 1, and one group that has a bunch of people who you know will immediately get relegated out of Div 1 if they play. Alright, it does have some pretty solid efficiency here, yeah. Up to 166k. Or if you're on emulator, or you use pause strats, I think, you could get 40 Hz movement. But pause strats are kind of impossible for a human to do effectively. And emulator strats are banned from most competitions. So, not using emulator, just emulator 40 Hz tapping is good old use of tapping. You can use an emulator if you want to, that's fine for a lot of things. Not everything, but a lot of things. We're Tetris up to 284, so huge lead here, 100k, well, just over 104k, 107k even, sorry. Lipton stack, ooh, very uncomfortable there, but did get the bar over. And Lipton at 237, about to hit the transition. We're possibly gonna get a 390. No, can't get that now. Just gonna be a 360, 367 into level 16. With colours that look almost exactly the same as 18 colours, but on level 6. Very cool. Lipton at 280, so still 100k behind, and using harder to see colours. Tetris to break 400k for Wert. Transition to level 19 approaching very quickly. Lipton already up to 374k and 128 lines, so only 2 lines to go, and has a skim required before hitting the transition. And there we go, we'll hit the transition a little bit high up on the stack as well. Does manage to reopen the right side pretty quickly though. Ooh, but a series of misdrops means needs a long bar now, can't get the bar over, won't get the 400k. What we're already good for the game is on level 19 speeds here, makes a little misdrop or two. Yeah, it's going to be over 467k though, a very solid score relative to their PB. Only 100k off that PB. Even slightly less, 90k. Or 87k. Yes, 87k. There we go. It will not be a sweep. What is 19 play? Nobody knows, Wert. Nobody knows. And we have a ready from Wert. And both players are ready. So, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I just think different colours are fun. I think when I was an emulator player, I'd use different colours all the time, just weird ones. It was just interesting. Got you better at playing, like going through post-transition, because I think a lot of people, not everyone, but there's a fair few people who struggle with the different colour sets when they start moving up from like level 9 and stuff, like early level starts. Or dealing with the different colour sets at higher speeds at least. So, I think it's useful for that. I mean, I never really had an issue with that in the first place, but I know a few people who have had that issue. I'm sure it would help. Yeah, that's fair. I have never played in black and white. I wonder if it'd be good. There's a chance that in the future you will be able to tap 17 to 18 hearts. What does that even mean? Like, how can you say... Like, of course there's a chance you could do that. There's a chance anyone could do that. But, like, why is the real motivator in that? Like, you're dyslexic as hell, so you always get confused when they change. I didn't realize that dyslexia could affect that. Well, I guess so. Yeah, there's a chance in the future that Akatu will get rebirth. You always play NTSC on black and white? Yeah. European CRT troubles. I have the advantage of not playing on a CRT, which is also a disadvantage, probably. But my timings suck anyway, so what difference does it make? (13 to 17 consistent is a wide range to put the label consistent on. Like saying I'm a consistent player, I can consistently get between 100 and 700,000 points every game. Like that's a wide, that's not consistent. There is a chance, Hepta, but I've seen enough of your play and Akatu's play to know that seems unlikely. Aren't we all, Tiffy? Okay, I'll allow you to use that description, Lucas. As the arbiter of descriptions. So, I haven't been doing any commentary this game. Wert just shy of 200k, Lipton just shy of 250k. So, about a 1 to 2 Tetris lead for Lipton pace-wise. When Terra just woke up, well, congratulations, you have a Tetris match in like half an hour to an hour. Most likely. Unknown exactly. Closer to half an hour. Possibly even less if this match ends and the next match is really quick. But from what I know, Archie is good. I don't know how good he is right now because I haven't seen him in months. But still. Both players had 81 lines, 30k between the two. Sorry about that. You haven't played since the last Euro Friendlies you played. Okay, so that was like 3 months ago. So Arch, yeah, it's plausible. It's very plausible that your match winter will be in less than half an hour. Apologies, I had to blow my nose. Both players have hit the transition to level 16. Both players fairly high up, but Wert's stack slightly cleaner. Still only a Tetris behind. With that Tetris, only half a Tetris behind, but there we go, Lipton will bring it back to a 1.5 Tetris lead. And the 19 transition is about to hit. Lipton looking at a 500k transition, but with this stack, probably not going to be. Actually, no. Even if they take a double here. Will this single get it? I think this single just barely gets it. It does. 47 points over. Wobert stack going into transition is very bad. Technically diggable. But that misdrop of the long bar means nope. I don't know if you could call that a throw. You needed to get an insane dig to survive that and then win and then chase down 50k. So, yeah, but still, you could have survived slightly longer. But that will mean Lipton will get the third heart. And, I can do end the match. Right. Quick move back to the intermission scene so I can get the next match set up. And there we go. Maybe I'll rescale Cole's camera a little bit just so it matches. There we go. Lovely. Like, nope. Good. Oh, I could move Archie's camera. Let's go. I agree. Alright, so when the players are ready, do they want same piece set? Do they want to just play? There's your seed. 553457. How can you play a friendly? That is a good question. There is a Discord. I wonder if I might need to friendlies. There you go. There's a Discord, and you can find out more information there. You can also play Tetris on the go. Download the app today. I don't specifically personally endorse that, but as a brand, this channel does. So you are free to do that. Both players are ready. So game 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Archie, who are you wearing? That's a good question. Who is Archie wearing? Similar starts here for both players, though Archie, a little bit of a rough left side. Was very jagged and has led to some more tuck setups on the right side. Misses the spin. That's not super unexpected when you take a considerable time away from the game. But all good. This stack, though, is not great. Ivan in chat just asking, Archie, who are you? So Cole, 74,000. Archie, only at 25,000. Ooh, Cole, little misdrop there. Kind of classic non-DAS main misdrop. Archie just kind of been digging forever. Did get a Tetris at one point, but currently at 36,000 at 33 lines, so there we go, got another Tetris though. Cole, on the other hand, at 100k, so does have a lead, and Archie continuing his endeavour to burn away as many lines as possible. Well, nice flat burn there. Possibly even a skim. Left side T-spin setup will hit the T-spin. Very good. And into a Tetris. Up to 161. Archie at 118, so still kind of close-ish between the players. And another Tetris for Cole. Wert is raiding with a party of 2. Oh my god! We're 2 viewers richer. And Archie is a hell of a lot of burns richer as well. Cole also digging. I'm not sure if it's a rough seed or just rough DAS play. You know, rough DAS control and the such leading to misdrops. But either way, neither player crossed 200k yet. Both players past 70 lines. Yay, Archie hit the S-spin this time, let's go. 200k has been crossed by Cole at 74 lines. And we'll score a touch, go up to 223. Ooh, Cole, very awkward situation, but does manage to get 2 bars in quick succession, while Archie, I don't think going to be able to use 2 bars in quick succession quite the same way, quite as valuably. That sounded really weird in my mouth. Valuably. I don't know if that's a word, it doesn't sound like it's a word. Cole going for a dirty Tetris setup here. Could be a little dangerous, but probably will be okay. Valuably. Bababali. Okay, Cole's situation has gotten worse. Does opt for that tuck on the left side. Maybe that was the... That could have been the prime time for the first time I've ever seen a Z untuck. Everyone's seen the S untuck, but Cole could have done the Z untuck. Transition coming up pretty soon. Archie looking at sub 300 probably. Cole looking at a sub 400 almost definitely. But still a lead, 80,000 point lead. Ooh, nice dirty Tetris though for Cole. Okay, locked out of the 400k transition, but still 380 is possible, if not, or even if unlikely. Ooh, may go for the dirty Tetris here. Nope, gonna go for the dirty triple. 368. And nice survival here as well. So 376 versus 306 for Archie. Cole. Ooh, okay, nice adjustment. I'm always terrified of making any adjustments with DAS on 19. On 18 it's usually okay. 19 I feel like I will guaranteed misdrop every piece. But I also misdrop every piece regardless of if I'm doing adjustments or not. Nice Tetris for Cole there, up to 418, so is the first player to cross 400k. Not very surprising, given Archie's score. Cole showing some pretty solid survival here. Misdrops are the way of life. Very true, very true. $459 currently for Cole, but the stack not looking great. Archie is going to spire on the left side, hang a couple bars, and is going to top out at 346. Cole is good for the game. And I will return in bottom. Oh, I see in chat. Yes, this is a DAS match, NMC 0123. It is indeed. And I am back. That's what happens when you don't play for 3 months. That's what happens to me when I play Alex T and I've been grinding for months, so... Yeah, Cole is playing DAS. Don't worry about it, Cole. You're all good. Just, you've got less stream lag than Wert did, I'm pretty sure. Alright, when both players are ready and have incremented their seeds. And both players have incremented their seeds. Both players are ready. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Should mean that both players have started very soon. They will have anyway. There we go, yeah, not too long a delay, only about 4 or 5 pieces behind Archie, which is absolutely fine. We can live with that. So, to start off with, both players 1 Tetris and a fair few burns. Similar start to last game. Archie taking a nice center well Tetris will score the 3rd Tetris of the game overall. First person? Yes, first person to score 2 Tetrises. Cole in a dig. Archie also in a dig. Slightly less uncomfortable dig, but still a dig. Ooh, interesting Sharky bruh from Cole. Maybe that was good. I mean, it's burned away now, so it clearly wasn't that bad. At minimum, it was probably good. Nice T burn there as well. Unfortunate bar timing, though. Plurson. Don't we all hate being the first Plurson? 155k for Archie to only 50k for Cole, and this stack is not looking good for him at all. Yeah, I think that is going to be a top 8 for Cole. We are going to tie up at 1-1. I got to admit, I do like it when a player types Lamau in chat with the deadest expression of their life on their face. Like, you ain't fooling anyone. We've got it ready from Cole. And ready from Archie. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Archie's hat is the key to winning. I mean, he was wearing it game 1 as well, so clearly it's not a great key. It's like poorly made or something. Doesn't quite fit in the lock, let's say. Hey Archie, you'll be happy to hear my wife just said that your hat is amazing, so congratulations. It is still a key, exactly. Oh, Archie looks at chat and then immediately makes a wonderful misdrop, one of my favourites. Cole, a little bit of an awkward left side, but does get it filled in. All good. Into a Tetris. Archie really going for that checkerboard style stack. While Cole going for a tuck dependency, kind of. You could just burn it away, but that's how all dependencies work. Nice T placement. Archie, this time the one with a bad score to Cole's reasonably solid one. 128 to 55. Olga Sopronova is back. I don't know how to tell when an O is pronounced like an A in Russian. I still haven't figured that one out. So it could be Sopranova, could be Sopronova, could be Sopranova, could be Sopronava. I don't know. I don't get it. But it's something. Sure is something. Yeah, I don't think you're going to find his PB by doing that. 2 at 10k for Cole currently. At 64 lines, so okay pace. Nothing exceptional, but also not that bad. Archie at 139. Yeah, I don't think Jonas ever set his PB in the bot, I'm afraid. Pedro Perez says, let's go! His PB, yeah. I thought it was 1.25. Maybe it was 1.23. Or no, 1.24. Because I'm next to him, or I'm not, but I for a long time was next to him on the leaderboards. I was next to Poet and Jonas on the leaderboards with a 1.244, I want to say. So I think his PB was a 1.244, so 1.245, there you go. You love classic Tetris, make a 19 star. You subbed. Good. I don't really know how to interpret that as one whole message, but if I break it down into 3, great. I can kind of follow it. Daniel says Tetris. I have got to agree with that one, I guess. It's like a universally agreeable statement right there. Bar spam. Oh, don't worry. These players need some long bars with, well, Archie does with that pace. Cole's doing okay. Archie's still suffering a little bit. 3 games in, kind of not managed to keep it going after that second game. But that's what happens when you take so long off. When you don't play for 3 months or whatever, your stacking's going to be a little bit off. Pentris monthly when. Problem with Pentris is it's really hard. Transition about to hit Cole at 442. Somehow Cole ahead in lines despite being behind in stream, if that makes sense. He's got more stream delay. This is a very bad stack to be going into 19 with for Cole. I don't foresee Cole making it much further this game. Going to be a 446k top out, but Archie in a very similar situation. 363 will be the final score, and Cole will take game 3. Pedro says, we need a CTWC live event here in Brazil. If you get a large enough community of people, you probably will end up with one. But so far, off the top of my head, I can name about 3 Brazilian Tetris players. So. And I haven't seen 2 of them in a long time. Boxy is one of them. Yes, the Portuguese player Boxy is one of them. What's up with your stream, Archie? Every time you leant back, it played a loud note. Amazing. Quadrodecatress. Yeah, you're gonna need to fix that, Archie. We can't see your game. Tokapi Yasen I can't read all of that name, it's too long for it to be displayed. Khan Anwar Khan. There we go. Ooh, double can. Very cool. The can. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Either way, they say there should be an event in India as well. Once again, get more Indian players, and there almost certainly will end up being one. But currently, I can name one Indian player. And also, I have not seen them for years. Just get the Indian scene to be like the Indian scene in chess. Then we're cooking. So to start out, 50k for Cole, 70k for Archie, pace PB, at least for this month. Vanch is literally the only Indian player I've ever seen. There may be another one, but... We need a Puyo Puyo game genie. At this point, the requests are getting out of hand. I don't have the control to give you these things, I'm afraid. 150k for Cole versus 130k for Archie. So 1 Tetris lead on the side of Cole. No, I'm eating rice. Because I didn't eat anything before I started the show. I've eaten, like, I had breakfast at 1 PM. And then didn't eat anything, and now it's 7 PM. Ooh, Cole in trouble here. Cole in a lot of trouble here. 229 will be the top out score. That was very sudden. Well, Archie, you also aren't in a great situation, I can see, but you are in a chase down. Ooh, long bar. No! No! That's so sad. Price is Right losing sound. I don't know what that is. I know what the Price is Right is. I don't know what the sound would sound like. Ah, well. Your tap is literally non-existent currently. Unlucko. Time for a brief intermission. Ah, crap, I'm muted. I'm dumb. Yeah, sorry. Hi. I forgot to unmute after the intermission. I ain't got a clue what the gimmick for your match is. Let me go read Tetris Friendlies, because I didn't do that. Oh, right, yeah, you do DAS 18 and switch, and okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't... Sure. Whatever works for you. That doesn't change anything for me, so... Yeah, if you want the same piece set, we can do that. If you don't, then we won't. Alright, Winter's ready. Ready. There we go. Hira said to just assume they're ready. So, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Ooh, Winter, clearly not an experienced DAS practitioner. Which admittedly doesn't surprise me considering they're a fast tapper. Winter is going to be done at 15,000 by the looks of things. Maybe you can skim a line. Nope. That means game 1 will go to Kiradev. Who also will top out of natural causes by the looks of things. This doesn't seem like it's going to be the longest match if that was DAS issues. If it's seed issues, no worries. We've got an incremented seed from Winter. We've got a ready. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Ooh, I have a ping on Discord. What could it be? Oh, it's Beepo Monk again. Who would have guessed? What is the best play style? Just pressing start and then not pressing any buttons and just letting it top out instantly. That's my personal preference. Incredibly consistent, that playstyle. It is. I've never scored any deviation from my PB with it. 100% PB rate. Winter, once again, gonna have a rough little moment there to start off the game. So rough that they have in fact topped out. While Akira, it's good for the game. %100% Tetris rate as well. That is true. It's truly the best playstyle by all statistical measures. Clearly the best playstyle isn't DAS for Winter, but let's see. Will they bring it back for game 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The rolling grip where you hit the pad with your big toe. What about reverse rolling grip? Yeah, exactly, Tiffy. The reverse rolling grip where you dash with, and Winter is done with 0 points. That was a quick one. Zero lines is also a 100% Tetris rate, Colin, because you haven't cleared any lines at all anyway. So it can't be any person, so it can be any number. I think the reverse rolling grip is great. You dash on the D-pad, and then you roll the rotation keys. So you can get quick double flips. But you didn't score any other lines either, Colin. Yeah, it wouldn't be 0, it'd be 0 over 0, that's true. Alright, well, nice. It's Maddy versus Tokapi. Tokapi, I don't know. Let's run an ad break. If it lets me. We'll see. Well, you know, there's like, I think I was thinking of that Pokemon. There's the Pokemon called, like, Tokapi or something. Or something like that. I think it's something slightly different, like Togepi, maybe? Oh, I forgot to reset the hearts. Togepi. Yeah, that. It's a tree thingy, is it? I thought it was an egg. Nut. Thanks, Olga. I appreciate your input. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. We're just gonna sit here. Wait for the players to be live. Oh, good. You're already back. You're already in Twitch chat. I pinged you just as you showed up in chat. There we go. Oh, I even missed a message from you earlier as well. So you've been in chat for ages. I'm smart. Sorry, Maddy. Hi. Neither player is live yet, so that's cool. Did I? Ah, fuck that. I'm just deleting the message. No one saw a thing. If anyone... Right, players live yet? Toka appears to be. And check on Maddy. Oh my god, both players are live. Yeah, Winter didn't get 10 lines once, I don't think. It wasn't great. Maybe didn't get 20 lines at least. Are you the only one alive, says Olga? Yeah, in YouTube chat, yeah, probably. Your mean lines cleared was definitely less than 10. Alright, when the players are ready for this not cursed match, so sad, wish it was, we'll expand this out. We want to get the full shark. Because it's just a nice little image. There we go. Right, same piece set. There we go. No, that's rolling. I'm pretty sure that's rolling there. Crinkle. Why is every right player using Nestor's champs? It's just the last one. It was just Kira. Maddy was historically a relatively quick tapper, I think. One of the OG all tap no stack players. I think it would be a reasonable description. Their stacking's better now, though. Well, maybe not one of the OG, but one of the most iconic. I'm sure the real OG all tap no stack players are from like the 2019 era, like old Eric and stuff like that. $18 to 20 hertz. That's like Alex T speeds. Both players are ready. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, my tap speed is like, I think I capped out about 13 hertz. And that's inconsistent, 13 hertz. 11 to 13 is my description. With maybe a 14 hertz burst. So, Maddy, 49,000 points. Toka, horrific misdrop there. That is debilitating without the right pieces. Luckily, got the right pieces very quickly. So, 55,000 points in a clean stack. That was crazy fast. Olga says, mobile Tetris app sucks, and I think you got a world record. I have no idea. As a representative of the Classic Tetris Twitch channel, it's really great. I love it. As a person who has never used the app individually, not representing the channel, I have no idea, and I literally will never use it. There you go. How do you qualify for a Tetris competition? There are... I'm just going to put Discord and Friendlies, and there's some other ones. They don't have commands here, but if you go to those channels, you'll find links to other servers, or if you go to those servers, you'll find links to other servers where you can actually play as a new player. I mean, you can play as a new player on Friendlies as well, it's just not a tournament. Did I ever use Tetris Fish? Yeah, I've used it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to participate in a Tetris event if we can't see your screen. Like, we have no way of knowing what score you got. Luckily, screen recorders are free if you're on a computer. OBS is a wonderful thing. Well, if you tell me afterwards what score you got. I don't think that would, like, you can do that with a friend. I don't think it would stick in a, I don't think the official Classic Tetris World Championship would agree with that one. Oh, print it and send it by post, maybe? Maybe. Postal Tetris. I think that's a good idea. Ooh, Toka is almost certainly dead here. I do not see any possible survival here with Das. And 338. I don't know if they're Das. They might be slow tap, but still. Congratulations to Maddy. You won game 1. I didn't commentate at all there. I was just reading chat and eating food. But still. You did win, so that's what matters, right? No one plays on Euro Friendlies for good commentary. "30 times your score, W." True. Everyone knows that people play on Euro Friendlies strictly to get verbally abused by me when they play badly. "16 hertz is too slow for you." Dear God. That's like going from a Bugatti Veyron to a Ferrari and just saying, "Man, it's just too slow." Like, sure, I guess. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Bro, anyone who's saying I can barely get 17 hertz, you are still a freak of nature tapping-wise. Most people can't hit 15, even after, like, years of playing. Speaking of freaks of nature, 18 hertz tapper Maisy has just shown up in chat as well. ACT student says you've hit a few 20 hertz plus taps. Yeah, fair. I mean, hitting it once is one thing. Like, I can hit a 30 hertz 2 tap. My highest speed 5 tap is definitely below 15 hertz. Maybe I've hit a 14 hertz. I think I've hit a 10 high left once. I've never hit 1 high left on 29 though. With tap. You can tap pretty damn fast with your pointer finger, but the question is, how fast is damn fast? Because 10 times a second sounds pretty fast, but in Tetris terms that's pretty slow. And in real terms that isn't that fast either. So the match that I haven't been commentating. Maddy this time is the player in a little bit of danger, but they are rolling, so not as big a deal. Ooh, that misdrop is a bigger deal. That one's difficult to deal with, for sure. Still manages to skim a line there, though, so... Ooh, that bar placement, not ideal. Nice tuck, though, that was very cool. A flute 21. See, what are these genetics, man? Do people who can just tap really fast naturally gravitate towards Tetris? Or is there like 50% of the population is just twice as fast as the other 50%? I don't understand. Also, Maddy, crazy dig. Anyway, tapping talk. Toka with that Tetris will take a, what is that, 3 Tetris lead over Maddy. If that's true, Winter, you might never need to switch to roll. You might just be able to tap 30 hertz in a year. Maybe it says, Winter, if consistent, would legit be like Alex. I mean, consistency is one thing, but you can be consistent and still not be Alex. You have to take into account that Alex was both consistent and the greatest 29 stacker we've ever seen. Alex's tap 29 stacking is so light years ahead of anyone else with any playstyle. Maddy, once again, a little bit of a sketchy situation here. But we'll reopen the well in a moment, probably, maybe, potentially. Potentially not. There we go. Well's reopened. Stack's not in a great shape, but it's not in a terrible one either. 400k transition on the horizon for Maddy. Potential 500 for Toka. JD's tapping speed was like... His average tapping speed was like 14 hertz maybe, but his burst was like 17. Yeah, basically what Maisy said, yeah. Richard was slightly faster on average, but had lower burst. Richard was like 15 to 16. And then Dog and Alex started popping off, and Dog was pretty much consistent 16 hertz, no matter what. And Alex then destroyed that by being literally consistent, like 19 hertz by the time he retired from tapping. Didn't Richard use his thumb to tap as well? And then Moja came along and redefined what tapping could be, literally redefined it. Hence why there's a new term called Moja tapping. Ooh, Toka in a lot of trouble here. Does get the bar to the left. That was like a 9 high left, I think. Maybe it was only 8 high, but still. I think Toka's done here. 5-13 will be the top out score. Maddy will take game 2. Oh yeah, the thing about Lumino is they don't play comps. I don't know how consistent they are. You think you're tapping like 14 hertz? That's pretty solid. Ew, that's me tapping on my table. Tapping noises. Enjoy. Is this PB pace? I have no idea what your PB is. Yeah, I mean, if you get to level 39, sure. Then it's PB pace. Yeah, you would have needed 100 and... Even if you went perfect into kill screen, I think you still would have needed 100k on it. Which is, like, plausible, but... sketchy. Either way, Maddy is ready for game 3. And I have another ping. Is it Beepo Monk? Holy shit, it's not Beepo Monk. It's one of my friends telling me, or asking me, if people want to play Chain together, and I do. Yes. And both players are ready. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I've had PBs with pausing as well, and I don't give a shit. People can tell me it doesn't count all they want. It counts to me. They are not the arbiter of truth. I don't care if it matters on 29. I scored that score. So it's my PB. When I got my first 700k on PAL 19, that had a pause in it. But then my 3.5 million didn't. So I think I was just not very good at rolling when I got that though. Whereas by the time I was hitting 1,100 lines on PAL 19, then I was reasonably solid at rolling. Also, my hand was really cold, so it was numb and I couldn't feel it hurting, which I would have if it was warm. So that helps, I suppose. That's my advice. If you're going for a stamina run, just make your hand really cold. Do it in winter, because then you won't feel your hand tiring out as much. Toka, pretty awkward stack here, needs a T-spin. Or, well, I mean, we'd like a T-spin, that would be cool. Come on, T-spin double. Give us a T-piece. That would be cool. No, no. You set a PB with a 7-hour pause where you went to school. That's based right there. Maddy, very high up, but gonna score Tetris. Like, there's always the argument of like, oh, but what if you pause to look at Tetris fish or something? Because you don't understand what to do in this position. It's like, no one on Earth has ever done that in a PB game. It's so horrifically impractical. You pause at least 2 times a run in summer, so you don't sneeze all over your screen. Toka once again in a little bit of danger, and also 120k behind. Winter. I'm sure you mean when I said you should do it in winter earlier, and I probably said it like, you could do it in winter. Because that's how normal people talk. They don't enunciate every letter of every word that should be enunciated. Because otherwise speech would be belabored as fuck. That's probably my first swear of this stream. New PB, longest time without swearing. Maddy, not in a great spot here, Okay, let's get that over to the left. That wasn't too difficult over to the left, but I just thought the stack was kind of unrecoverable, but it appears to still be manageable. Maybe we can get 2 hours next show. Possibly. Oh, okay, Maddy's almost certainly done here. 346 is the top out. Toka, you need to get to 347k. I had to say something. I'm sorry, Maddy. Okay. Toka's chase down odds not looking amazing here. But not looking that bad either. Just needs something that reopens the right side. That'll do. Just gotta keep the right side open for a long bar. Okay, that'll do. That's okay. Oh, that misdrop is not great. It's still not over, though. Okay, just a long bar. Beautiful. Absolutely bailed, but wonderful at the same time. Your barber broke his wrist, so you can't get a haircut for another 2 weeks. Damn. I haven't had a haircut in 11 years. Not a proper haircut. I've trimmed a little bit off here and there myself a couple times. But, yeah. By the way, Toka did complete the chase down. Yeah, that was a really good recovery of the misdrop into a bale to survive the misdrop. Like, without the recovery, you couldn't have gotten bailed. So it was like, you give and you receive a bit of RNG, you know? Both players are ready. So, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. What's the queue looking like? Just to check. Just Maisy versus Duji and Katu versus Katsugiri. You don't know how you survived that segment? It was an impressive survival. Honestly, I'm amazed that the YouTube chat like activity and assumedly viewership is so low, considering YouTube channels, like YouTube streams, usually have higher viewership than like from what I've seen. Like there's exceptions to the rule, but there are like YouTube streamers who get like 100k, 200k, 300k consistent viewers, like way more than there are on Twitch. On Twitch, there's like XQC and Kai Cenat, and that's about it. Just because YouTube's a way more popular app, but I guess the people who follow Classic Tetris and will watch a stream like this is probably a more limited number of people, right? So. Luna 2 emojis in YouTube chat, speaking of, says furry and blahai. I don't know how you pronounce it, it's Swedish. It's the shark. And then a bunch of hearts. Toka in some trouble here. Not a crazy amount of trouble, but enough. YouTube. Yes, YouTube. 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 Okay, that one I struggle to actually say. Tube. Got to admit. YouTube. God damn, you've made me self-conscious of how I say tube. Permanently banned. Tuesday. Tuesday. Toka is done at 125. So sad, but in other news, I can say Tuesday very strangely. Apparently. In it. I do say in it a lot, to be fair. Not as much as I say to be fair, though. Try it with a British accent. Which bit? Try what with a British accent? Awfully wrong British pronunciation of everything and topped out. Just a regular... It's hard to read it like that. Just a regular Tuesday on YouTube, innit? There you go, Luna. I did it just for you. The only YouTube chat are still there. Just a regular Tuesday, innit? There you go. Hope you appreciate that one. That's my Dan V impression. Alright. Intermission screen. Maisy, are you on the Maisy account or are you on a different account?
Actually, it's Wednesday.
Thanks for that, Nick MC. You're gonna go live on the... I still don't know how you're meant to... Like, how am I meant to read MQISIE? Is it just a silent Q and it's Maisy? I have no idea. Pretend that Q is an A. Why would I do that? Maisy. Can anyone join, by the way? Yes, sort of. If you go to this Discord server, you can sign up to play. Pronounced Tom, exactly. Chom. Pronounced Chom. Keyboard layout is ZERTY in France instead of QWERTY. I mean, yes, that is true. I went to France actually, and I got a I used a computer that had a like alphabetical order keyboard. That was really confusing. I did not understand that at all. I mean, it just looks like it's Nick MC. Like, that's how I'd read it. Wagwan, bro. Exactly, Dan. You get it. British representation in chat. Let's go. I'm not south of England enough to keep up this charade. I may sound English, but I am Scottish. My knowledge of all of these fucking things like Wagwan and stuff has not spread as much to this part of the country. I'll be honest. I have no idea what the fuck it means. Oh, you're Scottish as well. Very cool. There's two of us. We're unstoppable. Well, how many have there been that I can even think of? Like, how many Scottish Tetris players can I name? One more now. Me, you, Wilson, Frantic Thumb, Tetrasaurus, Crypto Nick, and there's one other person that I can't remember. See, I'm the inverse, Nick MC. I was born in England, then moved to Scotland before I could talk, but I still never learned a Scottish accent. Like, I moved when I was like 4 months old. Oh yeah, BV, of course. Forgot about BV. He's been retired for a while. Ah, good job, Maddy. 640k and 31 ain't great pace, but it's better than my worst games, so... BV made a surprise appearance at CTWC, did he now? Will he be at CT UK? I feel like he was at CT UK last time. But I could be misremembering as far back as 2022, I don't know. I assume he will be, because it's not that far, yeah. It'd be cool to meet him. I've spoken to him a couple times. He's a cool dude. I like him. Will you be at CT UK, Wilson? He's always gone to CT UK. Yeah, doesn't he live in England? You'd go, but you can't unless you get a job. Fair. Right. BV lives in Manchester now. That helps, doesn't it? That makes things a little bit easier. CTUK is in Manchester. Like city-wise? East Didsbury or something? If you mean where in the city? Oh, okay. You just want to know which city. Colin, I've already got the fucking hotel booked. I've spent 700 quid on going to CTUK. I'm not gonna not show up now, am I? You live in the US, okay? Also, you work like an executive level job. Well, considering the conversion rates, it's probably about the same. It's probably about $703 because the pound's not doing well. But I don't sound Scottish. I know, I don't. I got my accent is very much taken from my dad, who is not Scottish. My mum is half Scottish and half German. I also cannot speak German. That's a lot of money, Dan. Jeez. Alright. Yeah. You two, Maisy and Doogie. Well, Maisy's already said to SPS. Doogie, do you want SPS? Your dad's part German. There you go. My mum's first language was German. Even though she was born in Scotland and lived in Scotland, her first language was German. Which wasn't a great vibe in 1950s UK. I'm giving way too much personal information, but also I don't give a shit. There's a chance you might get to meet my friend Miles. He's Scottish as well, but he's in the army and he's stationed like an hour from Manchester, so there's a chance he'll show up to CT UK. It's unlikely that you'll want to meet him because he's a prick, but still. He might be there. Right. Doogie, do you want same piece set? That's all I need to know. And he's back to 29. We will never get this match started. Yes, okay, great. There's your seed. We've had 15 minutes of warm-up time, effectively. Alright, both players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sorry, I got a ping on Discord just as players put in the seeds. It's all good. So, one Tetris and no burn. Well, now there's a burn. Both players have 2 Tetrises. Maisy playing DAS. Mid-game switch. Roll switch is way easier than a lot of people pretend it is. I can pretty comfortably switch between roll and DAS for almost every piece. Like on almost every piece on 18. Unless I'm really high up in like a crazy dig where DAS wouldn't be survivable, you know. It's really not that hard. We need to have a match of that. Who would I play against? What, you, Winter? Like, you just alternate between tap and DAS every piece? Because that would be a lot harder to prove. Though I guess you are a fast tapper, so maybe it'd be easier. I guess if you have input display on it would be okay. You play keyboard emulator because you don't have an adapter? That's fine. I played keyboard for ages. $189 for Maisy. Well, now 190. Exactly 190 for Maisy. And 190, 380 for Doogie. A whole half single in the lead. Follow Enhance on Twitch. I don't even know what that is. What is Enhance? Does anyone actually know what Enhance experience is? It looks so satisfying. Let me tell you. It sucks. I hate it. I hate everything about rolling. Like, as a roller, it's the worst. Enhanced made Tetris effect? Okay, cool. Tap took way less, like, my body temperature raises way more with roll than it ever did with tap. I'll be honest with you. What are some good resources to learn good stacking theory? You've been wanting to get into Puyo Tetris. I have no idea what the stacking meta for Puyo Tetris is. I've probably never even seen more than one game of it, I would say. So I have no idea where you would find information for that game. I do thumb first. Pinky's too hard. It feels like I'm bending my wrist on itself. Also, I have really limited thumb mobility, so doing thumb at the end, like, it's really hard. Doogie not got a great stack here. Doogie, Tetris, up to 470, managed to sort out the stack. So the players basically neck and neck. There's like half a single between them at any given moment. Just some general stacking theory. I'm sure there's YouTube videos on it. I just don't know where you find modern stacking concepts, because modern is like very different. The only thing that I really know is like similar between them is like, don't make holes and parity is useful. That's about it. I just don't have any other information beyond that. I just play Guideline like it's classic, but I can play at like 200 APM or whatever. Instead of, well, I don't know, it depends what you count as an action, I guess. But yeah, I just use classic Tetris stacking principles. And that's why I'm not very good. I'm like maybe S rank on Tetrio when I played that years ago. I played one ranked game in the last 3 years. Doogie up to 571. Maisy's a little bit high up here, but all good. Both players still neck and neck. 620 to 623 here in level 19. Oh, but Maisy's left side is very bad, or an extremely aggressive left well set up there. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I imagine it wasn't, because from what I know about Maisy, he is a sane human being, but there's always a chance that madness has stricken him. Doogie in a very these players are playing the same game of Tetris. I'm convinced. Like they like I know it's the same pieces, but I'm pretty sure that they're just doing the same decisions as well. Because their stacks are looking well, not exactly the same, but their situations are very similar very often, and their scores are very similar right now and have been for a long time. Maisy might be able to take like a 2 Tetris lead here, though, if a bar comes. If it doesn't, we'll see. It does! 800k to 771. Or 815 even, to 771. Neither player with a perfect stack, but still, it's okay. I'm just amazed by how similar these games that they're playing are, honestly. It's crazy. Both players high up. Maisy, unclean stack though. This will give Doogie the opportunity to bring it back to an even game, probably. Oh, but those S pieces, or no, Z pieces, suck ass. Absolute garbage. Oh, and then that misdrop for Doogie as well. Not good. But is recovering. Maisy up to 900k, burning it down. Doogie needs a bar, gets a bar. But this dig just ain't getting any easier. I mean, it's getting slightly easier, I guess, but not enough. There we go. Reopens the right side, up to 892. Maisy at 940k. 420 channel points, let's go. Oh, amazing. How many have I got? 136,180 channel points. Let's go. It's a less funny number, but it's a good number of channel points. Doogie just needs to get this stack clean. And Doogie has done very much the opposite of that. This stack looks real bad. Maisy looking at a 1.1 into kill screen. Doogie just trying to survive, and will not be able to survive much longer. Very nice skim though. 958 is the top out score. Maisy, go for the 1.6. You can do it. Play that aggro kill screen. Get to 169k channel points, and yeah, maybe. It turns out you get it. It turns out you get a lot of you get a lot of channel points when you stream for 4 hours or 3 hours twice a week for like 2 years on this channel. No, to be fair, I've been streaming on this channel for like a year. Still, that's a lot of watching. It's like 60 hours of watching, probably, technically. Alright, Maisy is ready. Doogie is ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Very good game one though, right there. Pseudo Canard says, Allions la France. That's my French right there. It's not very good, but damn, it's borderline acceptable. Oh, Doogie, more misdrops here. This is not the start you want to have. Oh, Maisy. Also, an unfortunate start here. Not as unfortunate as Doogie, but still bad. That's a Vit. That is the dumbest Vits I've ever seen, but it is a Vit. My pronunciation was better than your spelling. Well, I was pronouncing it based on your spelling, so... Yeah, like, I did French in school, so I vaguely know how to, like, pronounce it when I read it. I don't know what it means, but I can at least read it, like, linguistically. German, I just kind of know how to read vaguely because my mum speaks German, even if I don't. I can kind of read Russian. But there's some bits I don't really know. Like, I'm not sure how to pronounce the... I'm not sure how to differentiate between when an O is pronounced like an O or an A in Russian. It's they have some weird fucking rule about it, about when things are enunciated. Anyway, Doogie, in a very dangerous situation here, needs to be able to burn something on the right side to bring it down. That works. A long bar does work. That's 2 back-to-back Tetrises for a kind of well transfer sort of thing. I don't know. It was something. It's a burn. That's the gist of it. They're 10 lines ahead and 9,000 points behind. Now 31,000 points behind. And now... Okay, back to 31,000 points behind. Well, anyway. What's this message chain? Good luck, you can take down a Katu. H, 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 H. We'll see, Skull. I swear, you speak an entirely different language from me, Crinkle. Like, it could be, like, it's an offshoot of English, you know, it's not quite... It's her own language, exactly. It's not quite normal English. With French, you can often tell what the subject is, but have no idea what they're saying about said subject. We have no idea what we're talking about either. Fair enough. What, you don't say skull out loud? Not usually. My worst offense in that is probably saying Lamau out loud. And even then, I generally only say it sarcastically. Carglish, yeah, that's good. I don't think I say lol out loud, even sarcastically, very often. I say XD sarcastically as well, though. Okay, Maisy at 257, Doogie at 325. So Maisy's pace, a little bit blech, but also not terrible. Pretty similar to Doogie's. Obviously, when talking about it as a subject, I will do it. But you did loophole me there, Winter. I've got to admit. I don't think that's Russian. There's not enough Y's in it for it to be Russian. Every other Russian vowel has a Y before it. That's just how Russian works. Duji, 443 transition. Scoring attach going up to 468. Maisy, lovely double flip on the left there right before transition. That's exactly how you want your stack to look. It's not too bad though. That's pretty manageable as far as misdrops go. Yeah, that's close enough. Might as well be. Anyway, Maisy has hit transition as well. It's at 450. Not quite the double 600k transition of game 1, but still. They've hit level 19. That's what matters. That's Karglish, because there's no vowels in between the Ys. Y's on their own, they're like, sure. Like, they don't have Y as a consonant in Russian, from what I know, from what I can remember. Like, it's part of a vowel. It's only used as parts of vowels. Which is kind of true in English as well. You never get a Y used as a consonant right after you never get a Y in between two consonants generally in English either, so it kind of if it's functioning as a consonant as well, because it's just not really possible to pronounce like nicely. Anyway, Maisy 591 linguistics talk, so interesting. Maisy was playing DAS for like a tiny period of level 18. Duzy's like a 1.3 roller. It would be kind of dumb for Maisy to play DAS against that. $750k for Duji. I think it's Duji. I'm not great at reading Polish. But it's like the Z with the line through it, which I think is a noise. Oh, Maisy, that bar hang. It's technically possible to get something over there, and he does. Okay, and another one, and another one. Wonderful piece sequence there for Maisy. Cool, I guess. Don't worry, as long as you try to not mess it up, it doesn't matter if you mess it up. That's the general rule. As long as you're trying, people don't really mind. Maisy really just trying to make this game as terrifying as possible for himself. Like, this is a horror game of Tetris. And is into kill screen. And is not done yet. Oh my god, okay. What is this? Okay, now it's done. That was 3 or 4 lines more than I expected. Sure thing, Maisy. Keep up the good work. Seems like a pretty rough seed there. You played like trash? Well, both of you ended up with pretty rough scores, so eh. Could be that both are true. Could be seed was bad and play was bad. Both players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, being 5 times better than a classic Tetris Twitch chat member is like, that's not a high bar to pass. It's like 50% people who don't play the game. Just flame you. Of course. When I learned that you're from the UK, then you gotta. It's not right for a Scottish person to learn of an English person and not insult them. Round. Hey, 427k is fine. It's just... it's not Maisy's PB, which is like 1.5. You're still probably above the average, Twitch chat viewer? Or, what is it? Average classic Tetris Twitch chatter, that's it. Classic Tetris Twitch channel, Twitch chatter specifically, there we go. And you're probably like 10 million times better than the average YouTube chatter, so, you know. PB... 1.478. There you go. I think that's out of date. I'm way better though. Look at my PBs. Ha! Get wrecked, Maisy. What's Douji's PB? There you go. 1.3. You're proud of your excellent PB you got in the late 90s? Hell yeah. It would be weird if you didn't stack badly if you were playing in the late 90s. Nobody knew how to place pieces back then. Unless your name was Jonas Neubauer. And even then, that wasn't... like... he still wasn't amazing in the 90s. He wasn't a max outer yet. I think he first maxed in 2000, 2002, something like that. Your PB is 3 days from being a year old. My PB is like 3 months old. Because I'm amazing. Douji's stack, not great. Seen better. Nice bar for the bar dependency though. Maisy playing reasonably well this game. If they were upset about their previous game's performance, they shouldn't be about this one. Your PB is like a week old. Get wrecked. You're on the come up. Give it another 2 weeks and you'll be a max outer. Colin's PB is over a year old. Yeah, Colin's career progression is not... it's not up there with the best of them. Your trial of returning to Tetris was so bad the emulator uninstalled itself. That's so sad. That's like a bad luck Brian meme. You've been playing for like 2 months? Yeah, it took me like a year to get 400k probably, maybe longer. I started playing in like 2018 or 2019, I don't know. I didn't get to 700k until the end of 2020 though.
And then I progressed from 700k to a max out in like 3 months, which was cool.
Reading aloud says, self-care reminder. Hydration is the burden of heroes. Get sipping. Amazing, I have an empty glass here. Okay, sorry about that. I was muted for a second. I'm back. Players in danger. Very much in danger. Duji, can he survive this? This is going to be a monumental dig if he does. And needs to win the game. Maisy has topped out. Can't get anything over to the right. That will be a 2-1 lead for Maisy. There clearly was something bad in the seed at transition. You play like hot dog ass. Is that hot dog ass? I don't know what hot dog ass would be. Or hot dog ass. I mean, you can say that, but same thing's happening on the other side, so... Yeah, I mean, 19 is largely not about your speed, and it's more about your ability to think well. Alright, back to Tetris. Players ready. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You never made it to Rocket Screen. Isn't Rocket Screen... Is Rocket Screen 100k or 10k? Because not making it to 10k, that's like skill issue even for 90s. If it's 100k, then yeah, fair. Nobody knew how to play Tetris. 30k, okay, I'm getting some varied 30k. You think it's 120k? Okay, I'm ignoring y'all. You don't know shit, seemingly. 30k apparently. Yeah, okay, 30k, that's like the border of where I'd be like, sure. When do you get the building taking off? Is that 200? Or is that 300 or something? Or 150? I don't know. 30k is the border of where I'd be like, with 90s knowledge, I'd expect you to be able to get to that. So, yeah. Ah, yeah, the tiny one. Because like you just kind of play level 0 and you can get to 30k with line out to like level 10. I think. Ooh, Duji. Issue here. I also imagine, though, you know, it would take some time. You couldn't make it to level 10. Yeah, I mean, there's your issue, right? I was gonna say, I imagine that you probably weren't that dedicated to NES Tetris. When does the church catapults and what score? You mean like when does the building take off? Yeah, I don't know when that is. It's after 100k, I know that much. Tetris Gym makes us miss out on cool cutscenes. Yeah, but it replaces it with the cool function of not having to sit through them, so that's better. I thought the UFO takes off on one of them and then the building takes off and the UFO stays there on a different one. Like after that. Maybe I don't know. I haven't played OG ROM in so long. Domino Me says 120k in YouTube chat. If YouTube says it, I'm just gonna go with that. I do that. I mean, I don't have stairs, because I live in a one-bed flat, but I do that a lot. YouTube must be right, exactly. I've seen enough YouTube comments to know that YouTube is always correct. It ain't a bungalow, it's the 4th floor of a building. I'm just not middle-aged enough to own an actual house. So instead I own a one-bedroom flat. Doogie. Up to 393, Maisy at 375. A little bit of a misdrop there. Owning property after 2015, kind of rare. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's not that expensive to own a one-bed flat. It's like 70k, where I'm not in London, right? If you're outside of London, Glasgow, Edinburgh, or just any of the south of England, it's not that bad. See you, Archie. hopefully in like in 2 months. We'll go with 2 months, that's your goal. Churchill warned us, don't believe everything just because you read it on YouTube. It's true, that's a real authentic Churchill quote. Transition about to hit, Doogie with a half Tetris lead, 12,000 points. Alright, transition hit for Doogie at 540k. Maisy can get a 568, I want to say. So, 619, but a horrific stack for Maisy. The issue seems to be mechanics today for him. Does manage to get some nice skims though. Can hopefully bring it down if he hits the 5-tap. He does. So he is not out of the woods yet, but oh, that bar, that king bar. That makes things very difficult once again. Gets the S piece to the left.
How long will it take for Maisy to get out of this? Not much longer. There we go, right side is opened up. That was quicker than I expected. And then a miss drop. But still, hasn't topped out. So kill screen potential is there. Maisy can get like 300k on kill screen in theory, potentially, maybe. Nick MC is back. Let's go. Kill screen coming up pretty soon now. Duji just shy of the max out. Maisy Tetris off 900k. Duji, kill screen, not gonna be going his way, but Maisy, similar situation, we're gonna have a decider, cannot get any line clears there. Your first comp max, let's go. I'm surprised. You're a pretty good player, I'm surprised that's your first comp max, but there we go. This is some funky soundtrack, Link, sure. Here's the Bandcamp link. That's the music I'm using. Nice Josh. Alright, when the players are ready, we can get this epic decider underway. Amazing! We have one ready. Drum roll. It doesn't really pick up on the microphone because I have noise cancellation on, but still! It kind of is. But that's literally hitting the microphone. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! There you go. Maisy says, my mechanics are horrible. Yeah, well, you know. You make up for it by being a really good stacker. I don't got either. I just luck into good scores. Duji, a little bit of an awkward start, gonna probably end up playing one off the bottom, or gonna burn it down. One of the two. And has opted to burn it down. Duji, actually a very safe player by the seams of things. Which would make sense given that's their first comp max. And they're a 1.3 player. But also they haven't played much comp, so swings and roundabouts. $140k for Maisy. 124 for Duji. T-spin setup. T-spin missed. That is unfortunate. All the viewers are crying. They're so sad that that T-spin was missed. It is the end of days. I will be back in just a moment. Don't top out. Thank you. Very cool. Great. Okay, neither player is topped out. That's amazing. Aren't we the best ever? We being Twitch chat, because we gave the players power. The power to not top out. Though, now that I'm back, maybe the power was really just me not being here. That would be unfortunate, but very plausible. I'm kind of cold. It is raining outside, that's probably why. But it should be warming up now. I guess the rain is like cooling things down. Power of voodoo, yes. Nightbot, no! Fight back against the AI revolution. Classic UK weather, it is. It really is. You just spoke to a bot. You did. It's okay. It's okay, Nick MC. We know you're just fighting back against the AI robot overlords. It's secret. It's Elon Musk. Nightbot is secretly not even an AI, it's just Elon Musk. He's manually doing that. No, it's perfectly fine to go outside in the UK. Why? Why can you not say it? Arachnophobia. Yeah, that one. It's probably that one. Antigua and Barbuda. There you go, that's my suggestion. The country of Antigua and Barbuda is what you're thinking of. Angsty, yes. That seems about right for what seems to be. Yes. Okay, yeah. I mean, we knew what you meant, I think. 505 is going to be the top out for Doogie there. Just can't get it clean right at the transition. But Maisy still needs to hit the chase down, just needs one more Tetris, but based on his mechanics, there's a chance he double flips the bar and tops out, so we'll see if that happens. It does not. The Tetris is secured, and the chase down is completed. But don't forget, you got your first comp max, so all of this stuff, this last game, who cares? GG, Lyon Le France. Once again. Rings cowbell 12 minutes late. Yep. Well, time to end the match. We have 69 viewers. Hilarious. Akatu versus Katsugiri. Odds are Maisy ain't going to be getting a 1.6 before 39 this game, so... off to the intermission screen. Who needs to do... I'm just showing everyone how it works this time. Yeah, the intermission screen, for some reason OBS flipped off of it, so I was just like, yeah, screw it. I can't be bothered fixing it. You've seen the back, you've seen the workings now, so it doesn't matter. It's the last match. It's like the secret how it's made episode, Euro Friendlies. The first one wasn't intentional, but then I never tried to fix it when I noticed it. Crinkle. That's your name now, Crinkle. Let's keep up the good work. There we go. No need for intermission screens here. What a wholesome piece of art that makes Dan V look a lot handsomer than he actually is. You just gotta meme on Dan V when you're on your Friendlies. You don't got a choice. I don't even agree with what I'm saying. I'm just... it's just it's just obligatory. There we go. Except you don't celebrate... So you don't celebrate... You don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Seed, sorry, I'm blind. There you go. You got your first 400k, Domino Me, in YouTube chat. Congratulations on the PB. That's 2/5 of the way to the max out. So, you can do it. I don't really have anything else motivational to say. I'm not a good motivational speaker. Katu taps 1 billion hearts. We have readies from both players. Amazing. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Akatu is keyboard roll, but he's tapping right now. I don't know how fast he is. Like, I've never seen him tap for a full game. I've only ever seen him roll. It's weird not seeing him with the traditional Akatu rolling glove. Keyboard roll, yeah. Keyboard roll's great. As in, it's really difficult. It's really hard. Keyboard roll is way too difficult for it to be worth it. Oh, Crinkle with a nice opener here. This is really optimal. This is how you want to start a game of Tetris. Your keys are probably, unless you're on like a laptop keyboard, but if you're on a normal keyboard, your keys are probably the same size as Akatu's. What? Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, you could just move the keys, you could just move the rolling keys somewhere else on the keyboard, right? But... like, you could roll on the right side of the laptop instead of the bottom of the laptop. You don't have to use the arrow keys to move, right? As long as they're the correct size, then it's fine. You're not allowed to use the biggest keys, though. You can't use Enter or Backspace. Or Caps Lock. Or I guess any of the left side keys. The Tab, Caps Lock, Shift, Control, because they're all larger than normal keys. Crinkle really just trying to make the game as confusing as possible, I think, here. Sadly, topping out really simplifies things. Impressive digging skills into impressive misdropping skills. They make a nice combo. But, they don't lead to good scores. Which means Akatu will take game one. Yeah, there is that one dude who still, I think, has the keyboard 29 world record or something. Or did for a long time, for like a year. Had the keyboard 29 world record. Kinda annoying seed, fair enough. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. No, not Adrian Wu. It was some random person who we've never seen play before. They just showed up and were like, here's my PB, and then someone asked for a video, and then they showed a video, and then they didn't talk again for like a year until someone pinged them to say, hey, do you still play? It's like, yeah. And then they haven't spoken since. That was like 2 months ago. Get the goated car stacking going. That sounds really expensive, car stacking. Unless they're like little Hot Wheels cars. Crinkle at 54,000. Akatu at 52,000, so Akatu unrecoverably behind right now. You can't confirm that. Dan would... Fair enough. Oh, Akatu has taken the lead. Crinkle, unsurmountable deficit. Insurmountable? Insurmountable is the word. Insurmountable deficit. Oh, scored a Tetris. Still behind Akatu. As I said, insurmountable deficit. It's like that one Mr. Beast video where they stacked like 4 buses on top of each other. I haven't seen that. I've seen a few Mr. Beast videos. I'm not really into the ones where it's like, I drove a train into a hole or whatever. It's like, okay. It's not that interesting. Things in real life just kind of flop. Like if you see an actual like car crash in real life, it's just 2 big lumps of metal that just sort of smush It's not very interesting. Games make them way cooler. I like his videos that are like, we spent a week on a raft or whatever. Like, that's interesting, right? Please tell your fingers off. Nick MC's fingers. You're assholes. There you go. You heard Mr. Bean. Huh. That's more Minecraft testificate. Assumedly you mean in place of Mr. Beast. I do like the Mr. Beast memes of like the fucking I helped 1,000 people see again and all of the memes that come out of those kinds of YouTube titles. They're always fun. And like the thumbnails are always so ridiculous for those things, like it's horrific. Like the thumbnails. I look like a Minecraft villager. Hey, that's not very nice. Oh, it's Poet 13. Hello, Poet. How are you? Roasts are allowed between Brits. It's true. I did say that earlier. Oh my god, it's Billy Mac as well. Poet and Billy, both in my, well, not my Twitch channel, but the Classic Tetris Twitch channel. I've roasted you like once. Why does the command say use another or why does that automated message say use this command for link and coupon code? Couldn't it just contain the link? I don't get it. He's technically a keyboard roller, Poet. He's just playing with tap because he's against Crinkle, who's like a 900k player. He's got 1.4 with rolling on keyboard, which is not keyboard world record. Actually, no, I think he does have keyboard world record now. He didn't, because it was below, his first one was below Broden's 1.4. But now I think he does have keyboard world record. Crinkle, actually pretty huge pace lead here, 130k. Akatu at 411, about to hit the transition. Crinkle, also about to hit the transition, but with a pretty rough stack. So, very plausible that Akatu will end up in a chase down very soon. And there we go. So, Akatu, you need to get to 523. Billy, how are you? I haven't seen you around for a little while. Like, I haven't seen you roaming the streets of Tetris Twitch channels. Oh, yeah. You didn't come to Scotland because you hate me. How could you do this to me, Billy? Akatu doing Gerald strats. So, just give it another 38 years and the chase down will be completed. Yay, we guilt-tripped him into going for the Tetris. He has completed the chase down, and we can go to Game 3. Gerald is 38 years old. Mentally, maybe. Very possibly. Does Broden have a higher score than you? Your PB is like mid 1.4 now, right? We've got it ready. 1.435. Maybe Broden has higher still, actually. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, I thought Broden was only low 1.4. Like a 1.40 or a 1.41. What seed? Let's check. 3A CE 69. 3 Ace 69. Oh well. I'm not uncounting it because I can't be arsed. And to be fair, you called it a kind of annoying seed, so... You played better CTL. True. It's practice for better CTL. For his match against Sodium tomorrow. You're sorry. Sorry won't cut it. You're gonna have to donate your life savings. Both players are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I think you might need to seek forgiveness from your local deity. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You are right, Nick MC. Nobody will ever be clicking that and actually following through it. I mean, I clicked on it just to see what it was. But, yeah. I ain't ever following that. Oh, Crinkle. You're making this much harder than it needs to be. That is a 9,000 point top out. That is unfortunate. Oh. At least we know it's not Dan secretly smurfing. Skull, 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 skull. Yeah, this is definitely... Please say unfortunate in a French way. How would I say that in a French way? I've never... Like... Unfortunate. There you go. Aggressively over the top French. Excusez. Actually, yeah, it would be a silent S, wouldn't it? It would be like unfortunate. There you go. Do a countdown in French for redemption. 3, 2, 1. Tetri. There you go. I feel like my life savings are significantly larger than a Akatu's. I have a hunch. Trois, deux, une. There you go. That was not too bad. Yeah, exactly, because it's actual French. It's not the word unfortunate. I mean, I've never fucking seen a French word with the CH in it. I'm sure there are ones, but I don't know any. Or at least not pronounced. I mean, there's like chateau, right? But I've not seen ones that are like pronounced with the English CH. So I guess it would be more like unforchise, which sounds really bad. Sounds even worse. Anyway, French people can't complain about accents because they're basically, even when they speak English, they're basically illegible half the time anyway. Yeah, I know I am. So you have no excuse. Can't criticize. Right, who do I raid? I guess I'll just raid Mark. Mark's a cool guy. Did the raid actually go through? I can't tell. Is it raiding? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Gonna try raiding again. /raid Mark_Tetris. Raid has been created. Great, it didn't do it the first time. It said that it did it and then just didn't. I hate Twitch. Twitch sucks. YouTube chatters, you're using the better platform.